Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Lower Body Workout. I appreciate you guys being here. Today's going to be a good workout. Each exercise that we do today is going to be 40 seconds to a minute. I can't see anybody, so relax, feel good. Put yourself in one of the categories. We're either going to be trainer pace, faster than trainer pace, or slower than trainer pace. Trainer pace is simply copying me throughout the workout. Faster than trainer pace is you're going hard, like shorter rest periods. Slower than trainer pace, you're trying to really move well. You're trying to feel good. You want to feel good. That's so important to feel out the movements. All right, being careful. So let's just get this started. First thing we're doing is skater squats. Okay, so we're going to be balancing on one leg, ideally. Okay, so we're going to be on one leg. Right, and then we are squatting down, up, squatting down, and up. Okay, really use those arms and extend out. If you are slower than trainer pace, grab onto something and work on squatting on one leg. All right, ready, and begin. Pretty sore today as well. Pretty sore from yesterday's workout. Going 20 seconds each side. So we've got 10 seconds to go. Trainer pace or faster than trainer pace, you're really focusing on isolating, balancing. Switch. Slower than trainer pace, you're isolating but trying to hold on to something. 10 seconds. And stop. Shake it out. Good job. Good job. So we're just going to do a shorter rest. We're just going to shake it out real quick, and we're just going to get right into it. All right? So we're going to 10 seconds here. Ready? And begin. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And switch and begin. Ten seconds. And stop. Good job. Shake it out. Give yourself a stretch that you need. All right, we're going to stay on the 20 seconds. All right, 20-second splits. All right, so that means in 10 seconds, we're going last set. Ready? And begin. Ten seconds. And switch. And begin. Ten seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. All right. So now I need you to find a couch or a bench or a chair. And we're going to do in and out hip thrusts. So this has to do with how we are doing the hip thrust with our legs. So you're going to get into a shoulders width, or I would actually go wider than shoulders width position. Right, we're thrusting, so we're starting with our knees caved in like this. And as we drive our hips up, we're extending them out. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay? We're doing this for 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Ready? And Begin. In, out. In. 30 seconds. Breathe in. Fully extend those hips to the top. Right? Nice 90-degree bend at the knee. Pushing through the foot. Activating the glutes. 20 seconds here. 10 seconds. And stop. Good job. Let's give ourselves a stretch. So let's give ourselves a knee hug. Whoa, this feels good. So really pull your knee in, twist your foot in as well. I'm really trying to feel that right here. If you're faster than trainer pace, you can get started sooner. Right at trainer pace, we're going to continue with this stretch. Following along with me. Right, you can get those extra reps in. We will stop together. All right, but now let's get into position. Ready. And begin. "30 seconds. "20 seconds. "10 seconds. And let's hold it. Hold, and down. Great job. Let's stretch again. Taking a little bit extra because I am sore, so this feels real good. Switch sides. All right, 10 seconds. We're going again. Last set. Ready. And begin. Let's go. 10 seconds. Hold it, and stop. Great job. Great job. All right, so we're staying here. Don't go anywhere. Staying where you are, by your bench, by your chair, whatever it is, right? And we are doing single leg glute bridges. So this is how we're going to do it. Okay. So remember, 90 degrees. Try and do the best that you can to get 90 degrees at the knees. We're pushing through our foot. We're going single leg. So I want you to actually put your hands on the ground like this. And you're going to up, and focus on the 90 degrees. Focus on pushing through the foot, and then lift up through the heel. Up, and lift your hips. Use this knee to help get this higher. So use the momentum of this knee to get you higher. So we're going to go 20 seconds each time. If you're slower than trainer pace and you're really struggling with these repetitions, I want you to focus on just holding. Just hold it and squeeze your glutes in a isometric position, or do two-legged glute bridges. Those are your variations. Ready? And begin. Five seconds. hold, 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 switch, and begin. Ten seconds. Hold, 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 and stop. Great job. So for the second set, we're going to go a 3-second pause at the top of each rep. So we're going to hold at the top a 3-second pause. All right, so these are long. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. All right, we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to couple more reps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. And switch. And begin. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Good job. We're going to go one more set with a 3-second count. Hopefully you're not annoyed with me and my counting out loud. All right, last set in 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 10 seconds. And switch and begin. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Whew. Glutes are sore here. Glutes are sore. All right, now we're going to stand up. We're going to stand up. Give yourself some space. Now you're doing a walking front lunge. We're going to do a walking front lunge. So this is how we're going to do it. I want you to try and find at least 2 steps wherever you are and walk in like a straight line. So I'm going to do the best I can as straight line. So instead of alternating back and forth, I want you to actually walk. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to turn around. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to turn around. All right, so do it just like that. So fix the feet angle. Don't worry about your form too much because you can actually lunge with more looseness in your form than you think. What I don't want you to do is I don't want your heels coming off the ground. I don't want your heels coming off the ground, but your knees can go like over your toes. That's not a problem, okay? So, ready. And you can have short strides or you can have long strides. Go for 40 seconds here. And focus on getting nice and deep. Try and get nice and deep. 10 seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. All right. So we're gonna go again. We're gonna go again. Short and rest. Ready. And begin. I just want you to be comfortable while doing this. I think the most important thing with lunges is actually being comfortable in your body doing this. Instead of worrying about your form too much, because it's okay to have a loose form and stop. A lot of people, and I used to be this way too, I used to hate lunges because I used to think, right, was that you had that super tight form and you couldn't do this and you couldn't do that. But after years now of training and accumulating more and more experience and being an athlete my whole life, doing lunges, like I was doing lunges as a kid too, I now understand that the most important thing is actually just being comfortable in your mind when doing them. Because unless your form is horrendous, like literally so bad, like you're able to do a lunge, ready. And again, I think so many people, including my old self, used to be tripped out about doing lunges, but it's okay to have your knee go forward like I'm demonstrating right now, right? The key is to not go too forward, right? Not like your knee is just like about to explode like past your foot, right? You want to have a nice smooth landing. It doesn't have to be a thump, and your feet don't have to be tight together. Like you can have a comfortable wider stance too. And when you understand that, lunges become a lot more fun because you really tweak it towards your stance and stop. So that was good. That was a good little set walking back and forth. So now we're doing hamstring bridges, hamstring walking bridges. So we're going to be down on the ground and we're going to lift up, right? And we're going to walk. Right now we're focusing on our hamstrings here. Focusing on our hamstrings. So remember, 90 degrees and open, right, is hamstring. So 91 degree and open is more hamstring, right? So more like 95. So we'll focus on our hamstrings here, right? Walking it out. If you struggle to do these steps and you're slower than trainer pace, focus on just holding an isometric position, which is just holding this position. Getting your hips off the ground. Ready. And begin. And switch directions, switch directions. Ten seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. Feeling good. I was sore earlier. I'm still a little sore, but I'm feeling good. This is a good workout. It's got a good flow to it. We're going to have a short rest. So in 7 seconds, we're going again. Ready. And begin. And switch. Ten seconds. And stop. I got one more set. We got one more set. Brief 20-second rest. 10 seconds. We're going again. Ready. And begin. And switch directions, switch directions. Ten seconds. And stop. Great job. Great job. We're almost done. We're almost done. So pretty much last thing here. Last thing here, so we're going to do a side bent knee hip bridge, right? So for people who've been taking this class for a while, you know what this is. If you're new, this is a tough exercise, okay? So it's very actually similar. So you're going to be on the ground, but it's very similar to doing this or doing an abduction machine, right? You're laying on your side. You're getting into a bent knee position. So I'm like tucked in here. And we're pushing through this bottom knee, and we're spreading our legs up. Right? Really spreading and engaging our glutes here. Breathe in, breathe out. And I'm resting my hip on the bottom. So at the top, I'm working both the top glute and the bottom. Okay? So we're going to go 20 seconds each side. Right? If you're slower than trainer pace, you're trying to get just 1 or 2 reps. 1 rep at a time. Ready? And begin. Ten seconds. And switch. And begin. And stop. Woo. Woo. All right, here's a little stretch. Oh, super sore, super sore. Our last exercise of the day. All right, so we're going to do a full 30-second rest here. Get our full focus, our full attention here. And we're getting after it in 13 seconds. See, I need your focus. I need your focus. Good form. 1 rep at a time with perfect form. So if you're slower than trainer pace, you are literally taking it 1 rep at a time. Ready. And begin. And you have to make sure you're on something soft. If you're pressing your arms into a hard surface, like this is just silly. There's times to be tough, and there's times to be smart. Okay? So as a wrestler, right? Wrestlers are usually considered pretty tough, right? But we also wrestled in a padded room and switch. Everything's padded, right? So think like that. I'm tough like a wrestler, but in a padded room. So make sure you got a soft surface here so you can optimize and maximize these workouts. Otherwise, you're doing something off. And you'd be surprised how many people don't think about just getting something that's comfortable. And stop. This is like $30 delivered to your home. This is the best mat in the game. Okay, so if you don't have a good mat, then just get one. Don't think about it. It's like, all right, last set of the day. Last set of the day. All right. First thing to get after in 10 seconds. Let's go. Last set here. Ready. And begin. 10 seconds. And stop. And switch sides. Last of the day. And begin. And stop. Woo. Oh boy. Give yourselves a round of applause. We did it. Well done. I will see you at the next workout, which is the abs workout on Friday. So have a great rest of your day, everybody. Take care.